Hello everyone, this is Sephiroth's Awakening, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean Second Evolution. Now, we just left the Centropolis, and now we gotta head for North City, which, inexplicably, is in the north. How dare they put it in the north? It should be like west or something. Anyways, I thought I should mention I am now doing this post-commentary because my original commentary was messed up. I lost some files and stuff. Anyways, there's a scene up here.
There's just no fooling these guys. Ow! Oh! She isn't stalking us, is she? No, she couldn't be.
Alright, you can't miss that scene like you can the first one with that woman. Anyways, up here's the item shop. You can finally get the last instruments you need for item creation. I'm going to buy the instruments and I'm going to unlock as many talents as I can get a hold of, as well as making Dias's Crimson Diablo sword. I need it for Morpho. Alright, now for a quick primer on Orchestra. Once you have enough instruments and enough songs made with musician composing, specialty music composing, you can play an orchestra in your super specialty skills, which negates the need for the talent in item creation. So if you don't have composition, you can still write books successfully. If you don't have taste, you can still cook food, etc., etc. It also increases the success chance, I believe. We'll be getting into item creation shortly. Well, mostly customization and blacksmithing. And you may be wondering where I get all the ores from, the rare ores from. And that would be alchemy, which we got the Lizard Flask for earlier. Now to unlock the alchemy item creation skill, you need technology, mineralogy, and phariology on one character. After you have it, you can turn basic iron ore into any ore in the game. Very useful. For the moment, we're just going to make 2 Crimson Devils, which requires 2 Star Rubies and 2 Philosopher's Stone, I believe. And we will also make a few Rings of Might for our melee characters. You can make Berserk Rings if you want. To make Rings of Might, basically just have Claude craft with rainbow diamonds, and I think Claude will also make Berserk Rings with rubies. Now, to make a Crimson Diablos, you have to customize the Searing Sword with the Star Ruby in order to make a Soul Breaker, and then customize the Soul Breaker with a Philosopher's Stone to make the Crimson Devil. Alright, after making 2 Crimson Diabloses, I'm going to head in the item shop here, or weapon shop here, activate group appraising, raise prices, and I'm going to sell my Crimson Diablos for 1.3 million full. Then I'm going to buy the items listed on the screen, which are basically upgrades for armor and weapons. Alright, we've bought and equipped everything. We'll need it because we're kind of under-leveled, I think. Anyways, that way leads to the library, which has some events there, but I'll get into that later. But you want to continue on the path You want to continue on into this building and talk to this lady.
Excuse me, Mayor Nall told us we could obtain a Synard here.
Oh, are you Ms. Raina Lanford? He's already contacted us about you. You can head over to the director's office if you like.
Ah, good to meet you. The mayor told me all about you. My name is Artis. I'm the director of this facility. This man will be handling the Synard creation process for you.
What do you mean by creation?
A Synard is a living creature, yes, but we have to program it with data about its new master before it'll follow directions and orders.
Wow, that sounds kind of cruel, actually. Well, the Synards we raise are genetically modified from the moment they are conceived, so really it's just another part of the process.
Let's not waste any time. He'll lead you through the data entry process, so let him know if you have any questions.
Thank you.
This way, please. We'll begin the data recording in just a moment. I'll call you into the data entry room when we're ready.
All right.
Hey, you sure this is gonna work? We've never worked with non-Nedians before.
Who knows? We don't have a choice. Orders from above.
Man, I wish I could get a promotion.
Robbie's way cuter than any of these guys.
Claude, do you think there's any way we can tell people on Expel that we're on energy need?
Huh? She has a point. From Expel's point of view, we've vanished off the face of the planet.
Look, about Expel.
What is it, Claude?
Never mind. Well, we're all set. Right this way, please. Alright, we'll begin with Claude's personal data. Please proceed inside. It's completely painless, I promise. Now stay perfectly still until I say it's okay to move. We'll be done in just a moment. Alright, you're free to go. Oh, already? Next up would be Raina. This way, please.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Now just relax. All done. I'm glad there's at least one data subject I don't have to worry much about.
What?
Anyway, next up.
What was that?
We've lost control of the Synard we're working on!
What?
It's going to destroy this place if we don't do something!
Claude!
Let's go!
Whoa! There it is! Is there nothing else we can do about this?
Alright, we gotta fight the Synard. This thing is pretty powerful. I believe it has 40,000 some HP, but it also gives a lot of experience. So definitely use an experience card if you have one, and we're gonna be decimated by it, unfortunately, because we aren't prepared for it, for one thing. For this fight, I'm mostly on the defensive, just popping resurrection elixirs, trying not to get game over. Helmet break is definitely the skill you want to use on Claude, as the Synard is indeed aerial. Makes it hard to hit with a normal attack or ground-based special attacks. As you can see, the air slash just went straight under him. And we won.
Excellent!
Oh yeah!
Well, I never thought this would happen.
No offense, sir, but what did you expect? We were inputting data from an alien species into the Synard. Of course this was gonna happen.
Now wait just a minute.
We lost one of our valuable Synards thanks to you. So now what?
Listen, we weren't...
An apology's not going to make up for this. Director, I'm going to need a boost in my research funding to make up for this.
What a terrible thing to happen.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, it's not your fault. It was the Synard who wouldn't accept your data.
But it didn't have to die for it.
Well, it's obvious by this point that inputting your data into a Synard isn't going to work.
So what will we do now then?
Well, there is one thing we could try.
What's that?
We better not discuss it here. Let's go back to my office.
Nuts. If only I were a little earlier. I could have had my front page exclusive. Enraged Synard Levels Breeding Facility. Ow!
Thank you. I don't really want too many people to hear this. Not that it matters much to them.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, sir.
Don't worry about it. Just go over into that transporter over there for me, all right? It's unlocked. You.
Yes, sir?
What was that about?
You'll have the rest explained to you on the other side. Hopefully, the mayor won't have any complaints.
Are we getting involved in something under the table here?
Hey, you're here to save the universe, aren't you? We all have to make some sacrifices along the way.
What do you mean?
Look, do you want a Synard or not? Just get going.
All right.
Where are we this time?
What are you doing in my home?
Well,
Well, I would introduce myself, but that would be a strange way to start things off, given the circumstances.
I'm really sorry. We were transported here from Artis's office.
Artis?
yes. Null sent us there to get a Synard. It didn't work out too well, though.
I see. So you're the outsiders that were transported to Energy Need.
You knew about us?
Yes. Only a certain few know, mind you. It's the same level of classification as the Return of the 10 Wise Men.
I apologize for coming here so suddenly, but we simply have to have a Synard.
Is that why you came here?
Yup. The Synard we had in North City went berserk on us during the data entry phase.
Ah, that figures. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
So, you know what you're supposed to do for us?
What? Didn't Artis even tell you where he was sending all of you?
Well, where are we?
You're in the Endangered Species Protection Zone. I'm Noel Chandler, Director and Resident Zoologist. So you're here for a wild Synard, then?
Wild?
Synards were originally wild animals. The Synards in North City have been genetically re-engineered for the Needians' purposes.
There are wild ones too?
Near extinction, but yes. In fact, the last one's in the Critically Endangered Protection Zone. You'll be meeting that Synard in just a moment. I imagine you'll be fighting soon afterward.
Why?
It's perfectly natural Synard behavior. Once a Synard realizes its opponent is stronger in might and will than itself, it will defend its new master with its life if needed.
So we just have to fight the wild Synard and beat it.
You make it sound so easy. It's not just a matter of physical strength. If your heart isn't in it, then it's simply not going to happen. Do you think you have what it takes?
Noel?
How about we pay the Synard a visit then?
But this is the last wild Synard in existence!
If it dies, it dies. It's the fate of the species. It's as simple as that. Survival is a battle, and only the strong survive. Isn't that how it works? Now let's get going. We'll be traveling due south of here.
Alright, be sure to grab the stuff in these chests, and if you need to rest, you can leave and come back in and choose to rest. I'm going to do that because some of my party members are still dead. See? Anyways, see you guys next time.